on here? Hello everybody, it's Hot for Food. I'm Lauren and I'm back to perform another recipe. And this is where I start with nothing. I just see what's in my fridge and my pantry. And then I come up with an idea and then I try to make a delicious recipe out of it. Vegan, of course, but you never know what's gonna happen. It could be a total flop or it could be a great success and something that you go on to make yourself in your own house. Either way, you get inspired to start cooking and to start using what you have on hand. So let's see what's going on over here. Usually I start in the fridge because that's a good starting point, but I thought, you know what, let's go into the cupboard and see what's in the cupboards first. So we got spices and nuts up here, which I can just use all the time, but I was mostly curious about what's in here. We have nori paper, sushi paper. We have quinoa, so that could be useful. Oh, we have this. Now this is an interesting thing. This is a pre-done risotto that somebody gave us. Whatever that says, mushroom risotto. So you just add your own stuff to it. That could be interesting. Dried chickpeas. We don't have time for this because that takes 8 hours. Lasagna noodles. And also I have macaroni. Macaroni. So we could make some type of pasta. We could make this risotto, which I kind of am leaning towards using this because it's interesting. And I have a lot of mushrooms in there, so that could be interesting. But then I was thinking quinoa, mushrooms, we could make a burger. Okay, I did know that I had all these mushrooms. The reason I bought them pre-sliced is because I thought I was gonna make those sausage rolls again for a party and I never ended up doing it. So we have to use these up. Cremini mushrooms. We still have the Caesar dressing from that last recipe where I made the chicken Caesar wraps. Mind you, this is only a couple days after, even though when you're watching this, it's like 5 weeks after. A lot of cabbage, celery, basil, red onion, cilantro, kale, carrots. I got a whole produce section up in here. Well, we're working with a lot here, which means we could go in any direction. The mushrooms really are gonna have to be the basis for where we go here because they're about to go bad. I think I like the idea of trying to make a burger. Do I have a bun? I don't even know if I have a bun. We have these ciabatta rolls. Whoa, they're about to open up. All right, I am officially overwhelmed. I have too much food, which is sometimes not the case here in this kitchen, but I'm leaning towards doing some type of sandwich with the mushrooms, but I don't know what. I do have so many of these buns, so I'm just gonna take out a couple because they're frozen and let them thaw. I wanna use those. I definitely need to use the mushrooms, so I'm just gonna get everything out of here and start cooking those and then see how I feel while I'm cooking. So I always have onion lying around. I'm gonna slice up this white onion and cook that with the mushrooms. Just a little bit of oil. Okay, we'll add all those mushrooms in. So as I'm waiting for these mushrooms to shrink down and cook, I was thinking about what type of sandwich to do. And I know I was a little bit hung up on the making of the patty, like the mushrooms ground up with quinoa. But I don't think that goes well with the bun that I have. It's too much grain. I thought about doing like the patties as an open face, sort of like the patties as the bun, and put vegetables inside. But then I thought, you know, this is obviously the makings of a Philly cheesesteak, but then I realized I don't have green pepper, which is kind of an essential in a traditional Philly cheesesteak, and I don't really have anything to make the cheese. So then I realized I could maybe make this filling of mushrooms into like a pulled pork. They're meaty, they're chewy. I have a lot of barbecue sauce I can kind of mix and match and water down and make a sauce. So I thought that would be cool. And then I have the cabbage left over so we could make the slaw and we could put the Caesar dressing on the slaw as like the creamy slaw and then the pulled pork. Pulled mushroom pork, and we have the perfect bun for that. So I think that's where I'm going with this. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of chipotle chili and cumin, and just a little bit of cloves, because I feel like it has this molassesy smell that will be good for the barbecue sauce. There's also lots of juices in here from the mushrooms. So this is taking a long time to cook down, so I just had this amazing idea, as I often do when I'm standing here. But remember how I said I had that macaroni? And then I thought macaroni salad is the perfect accompaniment to a pulled pork sandwich. That is like a classic American barbecue. So I'm gonna boil up some noodles. And then I think I can use my Caesar dressing both ways. I can use it in the coleslaw for the sandwich, and I can use it as the sort of base with more vinegar for the pasta salad. And I've got celery and red onion to give it some crunch, and some carrot. It's gonna be so good. Okay, I've got just the ends of 2 bottles of barbecue sauce. I'm just gonna mix them in there with a little bit of hot water. Oh yeah. So we wanna get this a little more caramelized and thick, so we'll just let it keep cooking. To be honest, I think I'm more excited for the pasta salad. So let's get everything chopped up here for the salad and the slaw. So for the pasta salad, I'm gonna do celery, red onion, cucumber, basil, and cilantro. And carrots. And you can use whatever you want. This is just what I have in the fridge. So pasta salad sauce is sort of one of 2 things. It's very thick and heavy, creamy, or it's very thin and vinegar-like, and I kind of want to do something in the middle. So, like I said, I have this leftover Caesar dressing that we made with tofu from the last recipe when I made chicken Caesar wraps. I'm going to use some of this. I'm also going to use what's left here of our Greek salad dressing. Maybe I'll add a dollop of vegan mayonnaise and some Dijon. Lots of ground pepper. And now we'll mix this together, and then I'm going to throw in all the vegetables and the pasta and toss it. This is amazing and genius, and it smells so good. It like takes you back to like old, you know, when you're a kid and you're at a family barbecue. It smells exactly like that. And I also can't believe that I've made like a whole side for a barbecue for like 8 to 10 people out of leftovers. Oh my God. Even if you make the Greek salad, take that dressing and use it on this and add some mayonnaise. It'll be great. That is so good. We gotta make our sandwiches. The pulled barbecued mushrooms are ready. I'm just gonna quickly make a slaw. Okay, so you wanna finely chop or grate cabbage like this. The thinner it's chopped, the better it will absorb and wilt with the vinegar. I'm gonna add kale because it's me, everybody. So chop this very finely into shreds as well. This is gonna be like a kale slaw. Did you know this makes your lemon juicier? So I'm gonna do lemon juice and sea salt and give it a massage with the kale. I have 2 pickles left in the fridge, so I'm just gonna cut these up and add them to the slaw. I'm gonna take the leftover Caesar dressing and I'm gonna add mayonnaise, Dijon mustard. I'm just gonna add a touch of apple cider vinegar. I'm ready to cut open these buns and make my sandwiches. Pulled barbecue mushroom sandwiches, and duh, I know you're gonna ask me to put the macaroni on the mushrooms. I kind of think that should have just been the whole recipe, is macaroni salad, pulled pork sandwiches, but do what you want. You know how to make coleslaw with the Caesar dressing, you know how to make pasta salad with the dressing. So it's time to dig in, and obviously I'm going to go for the one with the pasta salad on the sandwich first. Now these are messy. But this though, okay, well there you go. Your whole barbecue in a sandwich right there. Another recipe success story. I hope you guys try this out. It's a good way to use up mushrooms when you have those in your fridge. There's nothing strange here. So give this one a try. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below or share your creations on social media. Tag us at Hot for Food. Especially if you make these. I wanna see what you're making, and I wanna know what you thought of the tastes, because it is fantastic in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next Wednesday here on Hot for Food with a brand new video for you, as we are every Wednesday. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you love us, if you like what you see, if you're hot for food, and we'll see you next week. Bye.